What? You let him to hide out. How are we, boys? How are we? How are we? How are we? How's things? How are we, boys? How are we? That's that one. Bang. Jump on this one. Oh shit! Didn't mean to put that. How are we? How are we? How are we? FC25. Yeah, you. Bosh. FC25. Bang. Done. No. Save. Boom. Oh no. Wait. Bang. There we are. How are we doing, Danny lad? How are we, sir? Rough day in the world of football today, mate. Rough day in the world of football today. Hopefully everyone's well, though. We're going to get straight into the packs today, alright, boys? Um, Go live. Yeah, bang. Then we use a flare. If you give me 1 second, lads, we're going to be straight into the packs, alright? Um, Devastated about the Diogo Jota news, yeah, mate. It's awful, isn't it? Like I say, um, awful news, but just trying to sort this font size out, I'll be honest with you. Because the actual font, right, of the chat doesn't change. It's the font of the... Yeah, mad. Yeah, the Jota news obviously is awful, isn't it, really? Um, Mad. That was the first thing I saw when I woke up. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't fucking believe it. Um, 1 second. Are we live? Are we ready? Connecting live. Bang, there we go. We are live now. Boom. Yeah. You made five team of the season picks for Messi, Yapag, Vinny, and Bastoni. Fair play, mate. Fairs, fairs, fairs. Fair enough then. Um, how we doing, lads? How are we? How we doing? How are we? Right. So basically today, lads, we're gonna do the yeah, Danny, go on, son. Love that. We're gonna do the 86 exchange method today. Basically, we're just gonna buy 86 rated cards, and then we're gonna do all the you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna do all the stuff. Yeah, it is Joe, mate. Yeah, it is. It's awful. We're just gonna buy 86 packs today. Um, yeah, it's awful. Awful, mate. I know they've taken him off the game already. Um, and Mallard. Yeah, it's shitting at Mason, mate. It's shit. Um, it's just disgraceful, mate. Like I don't understand. Like the lad won the Premier League in May, then he went and won the what's it called? The was it the Euro Nations? You're a Liverpool fan, yeah, mate. There's a lot of Liverpool fans over on Twitch as well. There's a lot of Liverpool fans on a lot of the streams that we run. Um, yeah, it's awful, mate. Yeah, he won the Euro Nations League. He won the Premier League. He got married, and obviously, yeah, yeah, it's understandable, Mason. It's understandable, mate. Yeah, awful news. Got married last week. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Like, I often say in the streams that you should do what makes you happy in life because you never know, mate. You never know. You know what I mean? You never ever know. But yeah, lads. As far as this method goes, it's basically just buying 86s. Yeah, Rip Jota, mate. Rip Jota. Um, can you please donate to your Xbox? No, mate. I'm alright, thanks. I'm alright, thanks. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing, like I say, is just buying 86s, and then we're going to open loads of packs. Shame about Jota. Yeah, it's a mad shame, mate. Um, awful, awful news. Hey, Brandon, how we doing, lad? How we set? I couldn't believe it. I woke up at like 11 o'clock, I think, this morning. Um, and then I had like a load of messages off different people, and I was like, this like I normally do wake up to a few messages, but never that many. By Jota, grow up, Noah. Fucking grow up, mate. How Devastated with the news? Yeah, it's awful, mate. It's fucking awful. Woke up at 9. I need to make the text bigger over on this side, but I don't know how, because it just um yeah. So the problem I've got at the minute, right, on this platform is that I can't make the actual chat itself bigger, which is frustrating. And he just got married as well, yeah, like literally like last week or something. Yeah, yeah, Jot is fucking yeah, awful, awful news. Yeah, no worries, SK, no worries. Yeah, he's been taken off the game, by the way. No, I won't be gifting anybody anything, mate. I am not built like that. I'm only rich on FIFA. 5 days ago, yeah. Like he's won the Euro Nations, he won the Premier League, got married, and then it's all gone like that, mate. Do you support Liverpool? I don't, mate. No. Yeah, that's all it's gonna be all day, to be honest, SK. Um, what do you support? Equal rights, Sunderland, and um, the Seattle Seahawks. Equal left. Sad about Jota, yeah. Mate, I don't know what else to say about it, really, to be honest. You came from the video. Why didn't you take team of the season Valverde? I've got him red, mate. I've got him red. How many? What do you mean? How many days gone? You support the 86 exchange? Me too. We were already doing it, but Joshua SK put out a video on TikTok about how to do the method. I know it's alright, mate. I have to apologise. Fucking Run, run, yeah. Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. How are we? For some reason, my chat on that side is tiny, and I don't like it because my eyes are fucked and I can't see it. So, um, yeah. Thank you very much for the follow there. Appreciate that. So what I'm gonna do is make this chat bigger. Uh, it is big. Oh, have a blessed day today. You too, mate. You too. Yeah, like it's obviously a very sad day. There's some people trying to snipe his card, trying to like fucking price fix his card on FIFA. Some sad people in the world, mate. Yeah, it's like I say, it's obviously a very, very, very sad thing, isn't it? Like weirdos on the game. Yeah, there's obviously a few people putting out like I saw a story where, and again, it's obviously not every Newcastle fan, but there was one seen someone say he was going to get. Yeah, I saw one where he was linked to Newcastle last week, and obviously then, hey Trotty, how we doing, mate? He was linked to Newcastle obviously last week, 45 million quid, and then there's a Newcastle fan who's quote tweeted it saying we've quite literally got no pull um, over obviously the news that he passed this morning. So that's obviously just one Newcastle fan, not all of them, but like it's just people say stuff like that, right? Um, just for the likes and fucking just for the attention that that would bring them. You know what I mean? It's sad as fuck. I believe if you've got a tradable Jota, you won't have one anymore. I believe they took him out of the game. I believe they took him off the game. Um, I'll just make sure I haven't got any, because if I have any, I'm going to submit it into a. I don't have any. Yeah, cool. On a brighter note though, it's Team 4 tomorrow, so I don't know if that's a brighter note or not. You say, isn't it hard? Battling guns, battling guns. Leave that there. 2 seconds, chat. Footy's next Friday. Yeah, Footy's next Friday is going to be lit, mate. Footy's next Friday is going to be lit. Yeah, just going to put Sky Sports News on while I'm playing, so I can keep up with like a little bit of transfer news. You know. You give me a second. We'll open loads of packs. You say, isn't it hard? Paddling guns, paddling guns. Uh, Bosh. There we are. Hey, how we doing, Chrissy? How we doing, Finn? How are we, boys? How are we? Sad day for Liverpool fans. It's a sad day for football, mate. Not just Liverpool fans. Like, just in general, mate. Obviously, it's really sad. Like Wolves fans, Liverpool fans, Portuguese people. Anyone who enjoys the game of football, really. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, mate. Yeah, sad day, lad. Sad day. Yeah, I saw that as well. Korea mode. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you very much for that follow there, mate. Appreciate that, fella. Feel bad for the. Yeah, she did, Chrissy, mate. She did. Yeah. Hey, how we doing, lads? How are we? They retire the number 20. They could do that. Yeah, they could do that. Excited to play you a lot in the Prem. Thanks for going live. I'll be like I say, mate. I'll be live most days. But what I would say though, lads, is I wouldn't ask in the Discord if I'm going live like every single day. Um, I'll let you know as and when I'm going live. I'll ping people. You know what I mean? Um, what's the 86 exchange method? You just buy 86s. Um, yeah, I saw that as well, Chrissy. Yeah, it's a bit mad, isn't it? Like, it is a bit mad. Yeah, it's just more so for like if you get like if people are asking every single day if I'm going live, it's like you know obviously I appreciate the fact that people do want me to go live and stuff like that, but I'll just ping on the Discord when obviously I get up and I'll wake up and all that type of stuff, and then I'll ping the Discord to say when we're going live, and then we go live and have fun. Obviously today's not going to be a long stream, 2 hours, 3 hours maybe, because there's nothing really much to do today, so um. Rip Jota, yeah. Seeing that quite a lot today. I think that's going to be the theme of the day, to be honest. What's the need to buy them? Can you just keep doing them anyway? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can, yeah. But the best one for like value, mate, is the what's it called? Is the 86 one? Like in terms of like coin for like outlay value. If you've got a method that's working for you and you don't have to buy cards, then that's absolutely fine. But if you need to start again somewhere, and you need to like get a lot of packs back, do the 86 one. Is essentially what this is really. Because it's only like 3,000, 3,500 per fucking pack or whatever. So, and if you use the common 86 that you always get, then it's well. I'll tell you what, mate. Where do you think Dominic Calvert-Lewin's going? Because it stinks, absolutely stinks of a fucking Arsenal signing that. It stinks of an Arsenal signing that. Reeks of it. Stinks of Man United, do you reckon? Do you think Danny Levy fucking goes and takes him to Spurs? Brentford? Do you know what it does, mate? If he can stay fit, you do bits for Brentford. He would have done quite a lot for Everton if he stayed fit. Because when he played, he was okay. He was okay, so. Um, yeah, the 800 coins, mate, so. Like, it's what, 3,200? No? Is it? 8, 16. Yeah, it's about 3,200, 3,300 for an 81 times 20. And obviously, if you build 10, it's just fucking. So we're just gonna build some. Feet don't fail me now. His last 3 seasons where he played was just yeah. That's the thing though. Like Dominic Calvert-Lewin isn't a bad player. He's just not. He just doesn't stay fit, mate. Just doesn't stay fit. Which is his biggest problem. See how many we've got, and then we'll. This for me is easier to make content than because I can just buy these packs and then make like player picks and stuff like that. So we've got 8. We'll just open these, see what we get. We get one on the first one, which is Limbs. Striker. Right, so that's Hegerberg. Any chance, ref? Any chance at all that we get something nice here? Yeah, no chance at all. Um, Rip Jota, yeah. Rough day, mate, rough day. Rough day. But also what this does is this just... Because what we're going to do here, right? I'm just going to open 86s today. Like the 81 times 20s is all I'm going to open. I'm going to build up and stack up so many packs for tomorrow. I'll also build more 86 packs for tomorrow. And because I won't be live for Team 2 tomorrow at all. Path to Glory. Go on. Centre mid. Spanish. Hold on. Who's that? Pedri? Pedri. Mbok. Any good? Hey, how we doing, boys? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, sad, innit? Sad, sad, sad day. You got Rolfo? Yeah, she's very good, by the way. Yeah, I saw, mate, yeah. Rough, rough, rough day, innit? Is she going and Mbok into an SBC? Of course she is, mate, yeah. Yeah, it's a very rough day today. What I'll do for Saturday though is so by Saturday when we actually do open for Team 2, we'll have so many packs. Because I'll just build packs for the next couple of days and open the 86s. We'll do the Team 3 pack as well. We'll do the 85 combos, but I'll keep them. Yeah, I saw the stuff about Jota, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the stuff about Jota. Awful news. Right, so I'll have to back out and make player picks. Dub. So it's basically just going to be unlimited player picks and unlimited. I'll keep all the really good packs for Saturday. Um, we got Division 2 as well, by the way. I pissed that yesterday. I started about 7 or 8. No, I started about 10 o'clock, and I needed 7 wins, and I won all 7. Yeah, Jota news is awful, mate. Absolutely awful. What's the 86 exchange method? Basically, mate, you just buy 86 rated cards, open the 81 times 20s, um, which is what we're doing on stream right now. So, if you want to know what the exchange method is, mate, it's in the Discord. The link to which is in the bio. Um, how much per 81 times 20? Like 3,200 coins, maybe? Which is definitely worth it. But what it does allow you to do as well, mate, is buy all. Do you do the other exchanges? Yes, you do, mate. Yes, yes, yes. But what you do is though, do you know while you're buying the 86s, you build all the other exchanges, right? And it allows you to build up your packs for all the other good stuff. Right, so right now, um, I'm just building player picks, chat. All right, give me 2 seconds. You need to eat, but you feel so ill. Yeah, eat small bits, Brandon. Eat little bits, mate. Yeah, if you don't know how to do like menu grinding and stuff like that, join the Discord, and You'll get all the help in there you need. If you go to the EAFC 25 section, there's a menu grinding section that you can you get a lot of help on. Good afternoon, how are we doing, Pugsley lad? How are we, sir? Hey, how are we doing, Tom? How are we, sir? Right, so I've got to go back into the game here. Yo, how we doing, mate? New background. To be honest, mate, I just removed the I had something on my camera that took the background off, so I just removed it. Really sad news about Jota. It is. It is awful news, mate. Yeah, how we doing, mate? Welcome into Kick. It's got 16 player picks. Aki, Martinez. We love an 89. Lenormand. We've got work. Had work all week and eventually, sorry, and every day basically in for the next 3 weeks. Yeah, you'll have to eat small little bits then, mate. Otherwise, that's not healthy for you, lad. Why are you only opening the 86 exchanges? So they're very good for like fodder, high rated fodder, and for like player pick stuff. So you can make loads of packs and picks out of like no cost really. They're the cheapest ones to buy that are the most effective because it's an 81 times 20 for like 3,000 coins or something like that. 3,200, which is very, very, very good value. Obviously, if you've got a lot of coins, it's going to go further. Because what I can do is I can open the 86 packs only, right? And I can build all the 89 packs, all the 87s, the 88s, like all the other packs, right? And just open the 86 ones. And then get back all the stuff with player picks and stuff like that, so. Just claim some space in the duplicate storage here. Right, there we are. Yeah, like I say, mate, I'm gonna be showing it working right now, so we'll open these silver packs, and then we'll get back to building packs. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's like 3,200 coins, 3,300 coins, I think, to buy 86s. And obviously, you know, when you get like the high rated fodder, um, how's your streaming going? It's going very, very, very good, mate. What about yourself? Do you stream or? Yeah, I did hear what happened to Jota, mate. Yeah, awful day, awful, awful day. Yeah, awful. But yeah, if you grind your silver packs out every day, you should be able to get loads of free player picks, which will set you up for the day, really. I'll show you how to do all that now. You basically put your silvers into the craft and upgrade things that give you 30 a day. Dan Ballard. Baller. College football comes out next week. Next Thursday, I think. And then Madden's out a month later. Oh, lads. Well, I might be fully back, you know. I'm thinking about running a bit of like college football and Madden while the game's really fucking like. If there's nothing happening in the game, we're going to be doing like a Madden stream or a college football stream. You know what I mean? You just watch streams. You plan on streaming. To be honest, mate, we stream on different 4 different platforms. We stream on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So um, we I mean we're live, so we might as well, you know. Why only the 86 exchange grind? Because it's very cheap to make those packs, mate. It's like 3,200, 3,300 to make those packs, and obviously they'll help you build other packs, you know. Yeah, the news about Jota's sad, mate. Obviously, if you've got a grind that works for you, make sure you keep doing that one, mate. But I'm just offering a different alternative, you know, because you get an 81 times 20 for like 3,000 coins. And also, you know, if you're using your high rated fodder with the like, so for instance, I'll show you real quick now. Um, how do you get the coins to keep doing the exchanges? I'll show you now, mate. So basically, right, if you've got, you go to players, right, and if you've got, I don't know, a card that you might not want this card, right? However, if you've got duplicates, we'll not hand in any of those. We'll go to the club. If you hold on 2 seconds, lads, I'll catch up with the chat in a bit. So these cards here aren't cards that we want. Yeah, these cards aren't cards that we want. So what we hand in here is gold, all. Actually, we'll do duplicate storage first to clear that out. You go 84, 84, because obviously you're always overstocked on 84s, right? And I'm not, as it happens. Um, we might need another high rated card in there. We do. Any cards here that we're not using? Anything about him, maybe? Because we can get him in the team of the season picks, right? That's a 91. And so you know all these cards that you don't keep. The cards you don't want, you just recycle back through players. Um, we'll have a team of the season somewhere, surely. Any chance for F? Letitia, there we are. Um, there we go there. So do you try and keep high-rated players other than 86s? Um, I mean, do you stream every day? I do, mate. Yeah, I do, mate. Yeah. But yeah, so basically, any card that you don't want, you just hand into players, right? So like here, for instance, I would hand this in. Then I would open this pack, and then because the 86 times 20, sorry, the 81 times 20 gives you, it's like 3,000 coins. If I was to quick sell all of that, there you go. You've got half of that back already. Hold on. Hold on. Does he sell? He sells. That's 2,100 coins that we got. There you go. So it only cost us 1,000 coins for one of those 81 times 20s. You know? Snipe Jota, please. Grow up, mate. Fucking grow up, will you? Christ. Known stuff like 1 part egg and 20 parts oil for the mayonnaise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You joined your Discord server. Hope it was much fun there. Yeah, to be honest, mate, it's a lot of FIFA stuff, so we post like grinding methods and stuff like that in there. So if you ever got any questions, make sure to drop a question in there. People have been trading with the Jota cards. It's honestly just pathetic. Yeah, people looking for attention, mate. Like, see that lad there who came in and said snipe Jota. Yeah, he's just doing that for a little bit of attention, you know. It's sad, but it tells you exactly how boring their life is, you know. Bit weird, but you know. Storage. How are you doing after the dreadful news today? I'm alright, mate, yeah. I am alright. Awful news all the same, but I'm okay, mate, yeah. What about yourself? Rip Jota, yeah. Rough day, man. Yeah, I mean to be honest, mate, like it's gonna be sad for a lot of people. It's mainly the shock of it, though, isn't it? Like, because you don't expect to wake up one morning and see that, like, that type of news, you know? He got married 2 weeks ago. I know, mate. Yeah. In the last 2 months, mate, he's won the Premier League. He's won the what's it called? The the Nations thing, and he got married. So bit long in it. Nations League, yeah. Bit long that. Bit long. Um, right. So we need to back out of this again. Build some of these packs. We're just getting the boring stuff out of the way with first, then we'll jump on some packs. What's the 86 method? Just buying 86 rated cards, to be honest, mate. I'll be honest with you. Buying 86 rated cards and opening those packs, but building other packs out of it. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. How are we? So you basically build the 81 times 20s, and then um, and then from there you just build all the packs and keep them for Team 2. Because this team's woeful in it. Team's shocking. So what I'm doing is I'm building all these crazy packs that we're getting. The 85 combos, all the 89 exchanges, all the 87s, the 88s. Unless, of course, you boys want to see fucking team of the season picks. Would you rather see team of the season picks, or would you rather me build 87 and 88 rated packs for Saturday? Have you played Rematch? I haven't, mate. No, no. I've seen videos of it, and it doesn't look like a game for me. I've been very critical of that game, saying it's shit and stuff, but obviously it's not a shit game. It just doesn't look like it would entertain me that much. I don't like that type of thing, so it's not for me, you know. Obviously, saying it's shit's a just very, very, very wrong thing. Um, any chance, ref? Yeah, I'm just building air packs at the minute, lads. So if you give me a second. Ba, 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 ba. Nope. Um, right, how many is that? Did I get them all done? Oh my god. Right. Yes, that's all them done, Dub. You haven't felt this shit since COVID, yeah. To be honest, mate, there's a lot of people getting ill right now. Um, you've got enough coins to open the 96 shapeshifter. Should you open it? Nah, mate, nah. Keep your coins. Keep your coins. Don't open store packs with coins, mate. That's genuine advice. I've got enough to open a lot of packs as well, but we're not going to do that. Um, Tots Luckman or Tots Forsberg? Neither, mate. They're both tragic, I think. Mate, I wouldn't, honestly, right, I wouldn't buy store packs because the chances are you're going to get like a 20k card. Your best, honestly, mate, the best thing you can do, right, genuinely, is use the coins that you were going to buy on that store pack, right, and go and buy 86 rated cards for the fucking Shapeshifter 86 and just open those all day. It's what we're doing at the minute. You haven't played in months. You've got 2 million on your account, haven't spent out in months. To be honest, Brandon, I wouldn't spend any coins on anything. Unless you're going to open 86 packs, right? Because I'm assuming that exchange is going to come back tomorrow. I'm assuming. Um, but we're going to have loads of packs regardless. So if they come back or not, we're going to have loads. We're going to spend today building 86s. We're going to spend tomorrow building 86s as well. Now we're just opening these packs to get enough non-rares to get loads of picks. Because obviously, slight chance we get 3-player exchanges tomorrow. Hopefully, hopefully. Just worked it out. You can get 116 86 exchanges for that store pack. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 116 81 times 20s or one store pack. You know, 85 exchanges. Oof. Surely though you do 86s. Currently have a stack club. Yeah, mate. Honestly, all we ever do on this channel is menu content. So yeah, but the 85s, right? The 85s are just they're practically the same price as 86s. No, am I wrong there though? The 85s are the same price as the 86s. So build the 86 shapeshifter exchanges until you run out, and then the low rated into picks. Use a high rated fodder for team of the season picks and whatever. Yeah, yeah, essentially, mate. Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying though, JT. But if you're looking at a 70, is it a 77 or a 75? Or 75 times 20, right? Would you not rather have an 81 times 20 than a 75 times 20 for practically the same price? Because you automatically take out 6 ratings there. It's a lot of players that. You don't get as many picks. Yeah, I know, but you get more like team of the weeks, which give you more high rated fodder. I understand what you're saying, but if you're looking at like because the player picks themselves are 83 rated, right? And a lot of the stuff you're getting out the 81 times 20s are going to be about 83. Yeah, everything you get out of an 81, sorry, yeah, an 81 times 20 is usable. Everything, everything in a 75 times 20 is usable too. But you get a lot of the high end stuff from the 81, and it's for like an extra 100 coins per card or something. So overall, the better value is from the 81 times 20s. I would say because they're practically discard anyway. Um, Hi mate, any chance? Give my Twitch a shout out. To be honest, mate, we don't give shout outs to people. 'Cause if we give shout outs to one person, then we're gonna give them to everyone. So yeah, 86 is the cheap as fuck, mate. Take advantage of them while you can as well. Do you really get many? Yeah, you do get a lot of player picks, JT. Yeah, bear back 30 seconds. Yeah, hold. Yeah, just eat little bits, but often though, Brandon. Like even if you have like a daft little sandwich or like something tiny, just have little bits every now and again. You get a lot from the 85s as well. Yeah. Basically, mate, I was just saying, um, like you get probably about the same. Had one sandwich. Yeah, have another one in like 2 or 3 hours or something. It's better. You're better off eating small little bits every now and then rather than nothing at all. Because it might just be your stomach just getting readjusted back to food if you haven't eaten for a while. Because what some people do is if they haven't eaten for a while, they put a massive load of food in themselves, and then the stomach can't deal with it, and then you end up ill. Yeah, so like I said, GT, they're like fucking what, 3,200 coins? Yeah, yeah, have some chips. Yeah, just daft things like that, mate. That's a lot. Well, how much is a 75 times 20 on a budget here? While he's got like 6 million coins or something. Grow up, mate. He's got 17 million. Has he really? Yeah. Yeah, mate. You know what you should do, right? Genuinely, just spend the next 2 days building 86 exchanges. Yeah, just spend the next 2 days, mate. How are we doing, Pricey? How are we, sir? Rip Jota, yeah. I saw Evan, mate. Yeah, it's woeful. Shocking, mate. Shocking. Why? What is unopened? It's disgraceful from you that. Love songs of a losers. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm building every exchange pack. However, I'm only opening 86s. It was like 2 packs an hour. How does he get all these packs then? For losers, baby. Someone from Team of the Year. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah, you do you, innit? Right, so what am I doing here? Am I doing Team of the Season picks or am I doing exchange packs? Am I doing 87 and 88 exchanges here or? I'd guess so, right? We'll drop them. We'll bring back the exchanges. Yeah. How would you have like 86 unlimited and 85s? Basically, mate, just by buying 86 rated exchanges. I'm alright, pricey mate. How you doing, lad? How are we, sir? Obviously a rough day in the footballing world, but yeah, basically, mate, you just buy 86s because they're like 800 coins or something. Oh my god. Ba, 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 ba. You got a 6 week ban and it ends tomorrow. Ban him longer, I say. Ban him longer. You know what I would have done, right? If he rang up to complain about it, I'd have banned him for another week. The thing is, though, on PlayStation, you do get banned for some fucking nonsense. Love songs are for losers. I don't understand how like people can get like permanently banned and stuff. Like I understand getting frustrated at people, but losing your account over seeing things is a bit long, isn't it? You was fuming when you got a ban. The thing is though, Pricey, right? What'll happen is people will please put Jota in your squad. I don't have Jota, mate, so that would be impossible. So nobody sees. Pull me closer, please. Rip Jota? Yeah, Rip Jota. Awful day to be fair. Why isn't an emoji on the PSN then? Yeah. I got a ban for the clown emoji. I got a comms ban for a week for a clown emoji. Which you got rage baited hard, yeah. That's the problem, innit, Pricey? That is the problem. What I would do, mate, to avoid any future issues, I would just disable your messages, mate. If it's at a point where you can't help yourself, then just disable your messages because they can't be having you getting banned, mate. All your hard work on your account and that. You already have. Good idea. Solid idea. What I do if I'm getting because I don't really reply. I just send clown emojis. But if I've got someone in the messages and they're absolutely raging, I'll beat the fuck out of them like if I can. And if it ends up being a bad message, I'll report it. But I'm not gonna like report like something daft. I'll report something that's like a bit heavy, but you know. Yeah, I never message anyone over a game. I'll say GG's and shit like that, or yeah. Oh mate, he probably got the same ban as you did, Pricey. To be honest, he probably got the same thing you did. I don't understand people who fucking message crazy stuff though, or like message like really annoyed and that. You know, people are like, oh, I'm going to message him, I'm going to message him. Like they absolutely have to do it there and then. Your best player is 95 Gerrard. How does he play for you then, mate? Do you enjoy that card or people who lose control over messages is crazy. His messages were a lot more offensive. I think it'll because they're very like they try to be like balanced or whatever. So what they'll do, mate, is they'll just ban you both for the same thing. 86 on bid for 750 coins. Honestly, JT, I would try and keep that information to yourself, mate, because if you tell everybody else about that, it'll be harder to do. No, you know what I mean? Um, Murphy, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we, sir? Yeah, sad about Jota, mate. Yeah, sad about Jota. Thank you very much for the follows, boys, on TikTok. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Love that Swift message delete. Yeah. What message delete? You know what I mean? Yeah, JT's a United fan. Don't listen to him. True. True. That is very true, yeah. Gobshite. Waffler. Right, so I'll put him in there. Then if I can put gold 84. How do you think your season's going to go though, JT? So what's the play? Open the 81 times 20s and build player picks and team of the weeks. Yeah, mate, yeah. And then you build all the other stuff like the 85 combos and then all the other packs and keep them for tomorrow. So really, all you're opening is picks to get the current team and more fodder. Um, Informs obviously to keep the fodder going, and 86 packs. You did your table prediction. Oh, where you predicting? Where you predicting? Are all United fans awkward? Kinda, yeah. That'll be a bit awkward for you, Brandon, for sure. United ninth, Sunderland to stay up. To be honest, mate, the more and more I'm seeing of our signings, the more I'm looking forward to the season. I had United between like 12th and 8th. If they have a really good season, 8th. If they have a poor season again, 12th. I don't think they will though. Like, because we've bought Petrovic. Is it Pekovic or Petrovic? It's Petrovic, isn't it? The fella from fucking Chelsea, the goalkeeper. Apparently he's a good goalkeeper as well. Brentford in the relegation zone. Petrovic, yeah, yeah, we signing him. Big signing that, you know. Big signing that. Jack Clark. Um, Probably Chelsea's best goalkeeper. Yeah, because at first when I was like, oh, they were like, oh, Sunderland are signing like Chelsea's third choice keeper or something. I was like, all right, no bother. That must be bad if he's behind Bobby Sanchez. And then when I remember watching him play, and he was saving, didn't he save like penalties and stuff like that? And he was actually making really good saves in a game. And I don't know why he got dropped. He must have fell out with Maresca or something. Because you don't drop a good goalkeeper for no reason. You've got to have a fucking solid reason to drop a good goalkeeper. Um, I don't know whether Maresca's got a good reason or what, but Strasbourg on loan. Yeah, but Chelsea own that club as well, though, don't they? Swap Forest and Fulham. We'll obviously after the transfer window and stuff like that. We'll do anyone playing UFL, by the way. We'll um we'll do what you call it, like a prediction on the Discord. Yeah, I'll check that after stream, mate. I'll be honest with you. I will definitely check it. It's at the minute. Obviously, I haven't got Discord open on the PC, and fucking it loads perfectly fine. I'll be honest with you, mate. I'm just being lazy. You wonder what's going on happen because Mbappe back to Madrid, but Gonzalo Garcia. Oh yeah, but Mbappe basically, mate. Mbappe is on a lot of money, and if you're paying someone that amount of money, he has to play. So it doesn't matter how good the other players are, Mbappe will play purely because of the amount of money he's on. Because the in '89 there, because they're not going to want to waste all that money, and he probably might get paid more for sitting on the bench. Do you know what I mean? It might cost the manager more to bench the player than. Hey Logan, how are we, sir? How are we, sir? Golden heart and wishing wells. Ooh, ooh. Lowy. Ooh. Grind packs, right, we'll get these opened. Nice. Halfway through 12 and a half hour shift, yeah, that. I mean, to be honest, mate, look on the bright side, Logan. Look on the bright side. You're not playing FIFA. So, I mean, could be worse, mate. Could be worse. I'm alright, yeah. I'm okay. We're just building 81 times 20s, so with objectives coming out in like 2 or 3 hours, you'll be able to get level 35. I would take Leao and Kaka, mate. I would 100% take Leao and Kaka. Yeah, exactly, Logan. Exactly. Exactly. And if you think about it this way, Logan, that one shift is paying for your new game, paying for FC26. So, I mean, the swings and roundabouts, innit, mate? Swings and roundabouts. Look at the bright side. You're not playing UFL like that thing Wolf saw. Yeah, yeah. You off to work? Have a good one, Brandon. Hopefully you feel better soon, Mara. Yeah, Kaka's crazy. For them two to be free cards, but I say free cards. I mean, given how easy it is to make coins on this game, they are free, aren't they? Really, let's be honest. UFL, yeah, yeah. No worries, Brandon. Have a good one, lad. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Yeah, sad about Jota, mate. Sad about Jota. For them to be easily attainable cards, they're silly. Yeah, and to be honest, mate, that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Um, Future Stars Yamal yesterday, he was going wild over Future Stars Yamal. Yeah, he took the pack by accident. Yeah, that's peeing that, mate. That is peeing. A lot of people look at free cards and like, oh, they're free, so there must be something wrong with them. Not necessarily, you know. Oh, la 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 la, let's live in the moment. So what we're doing at the minute, Lorcan, is we're buying 86 exchanges, and then we're opening them only, and then we're building every other pack, keeping them for Saturday, because we're going to be live tomorrow, but we're not going to be live for 6 p.m. for the new team. So um, Saturday will be the massive pack opening for us, but we're going to be opening packs for the next couple of days anyway, but just only the 86 ones. Team of the season, Benzema. Kaká replaced him. Yeah, you put Golden Mbappe into the Lessie Evo. Personally, I think he's better than his tots. To be honest, mate, there's a lot of Evos that are good, but at the minute I think they're all overpriced. Because the way I see it, right? If I, I've got it in my squad. Cold from me, by the way. This Calafiori, I don't want any bad words said about this Calafiori, by the way. Yeah, it's sad news about Jota, mate. Yeah, this man's had 39 goal involvements in 19 games. Like, for bed, you can't lie. Gonna be upstairs. Yeah, mate. Honestly, man, just go to bed when you get in. Just go to bed, watch a TV show or something, and go to sleep. This Calafiori is unbelievable, by the way. Rafael, I don't have Kaka in the team at the minute, right? I don't know why, but I don't know. Kaka's amazing, right? He's very, very good. Do I do this though? Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing? This Diallo, by the way, is mental. 7 games, 9 goals. Fair play. No worries, Logan. Have a good one, lad. Have a good one. Oops, sorry, lads. This card is better than CR7. Yeah. Honestly, this Diallo, by the way, is absolutely nuts. Bobby Charlton on basic, still a baller. Hullet, obviously, is Hullet. We've got the fucking skyscrapers at centre back. Monsters at centre off. Yeah, we've got Vinny, Pateles on the bench. Rafinha there to come on if we need him. We've got some ballers on the bench. That's the team. Yeah, as far as Evos go though, like I don't know why I do them. Like so they're them two there are 500k. People are saying that Butragueno's worth it, but like yeah, Liam agreed, mate, agreed. But like it's 300,000 coins. Do I do that? You know? Hey, thank you very much for the lurk, mate. Appreciate it. Hey, how we doing, Harrison, mate? How are we, sir? How much coins do you have? I've got 2.4 million, mate. 2.4 million. Let you go, having lost sight. Hope your day's going better than yours. What's up with your day, mate? What's up with your day? Spending money on AFC. If you're using coins, no worries. Yeah, this is an RTG, mate. We don't spend money on this game. We don't spend money on this game. All the players we have are first owned and packed through grinding the game. Just do it. I mean, I don't know. It's one of them in it where like there's going to be better cards, you know. Eventually, there's going to be better cards. I'll make a decision on that closer to the time when that's going to expire. You know, that's going to expire very soon, so I'll make a decision on that, and then we'll do that as and when we can. Um, but Evo's for me, mate, at the minute. Hey, how we doing, Ryan? How are we, sir? Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, Matthew, mate. How are we, sir? How are we? How do you feel about Jota? I don't know what type of question that is, but um, Yeah, it's sad, mate. It's very sad. Yeah, it's a bad day, Harrison. It's a very bad day, mate. Yeah, very bad day. How about yourself? Yeah, mate. I'm fantastic, thanks. Jota's been taken out of packs, mate. Jota's no longer in packs, and that there, right, is 400k as well. Like, so I'll be spending 700k on two cards. Yeah, rough, mate. Very rough. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Yeah, we've had a few fucking weirdos come in today saying go and buy Jota, but obviously they just got banned. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a rough day for football, mate. Bad day for football. Yeah, that's not funny, Rocker, mate. Yeah, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Gonna go make more player picks. Oof. Yeah, so we're gonna make player picks now. Give me 2 seconds. Some people just aren't right in the head. Agreed. Agreed, mate. You done any of the Tots picks? Yeah, mate. We've got some uploaded on the TikTok. They haven't been great for us, but they've been all right. They've been all right. Nothing too crazy though. We're just building player picks on the web app at the minute, so which is why you can see the front screen. Um, what do you recommend to do with all the 87 rated cards? Either the 87 exchange mate or team of the season player picks, whichever one you'd prefer. Whichever one you'd prefer, mate. Thoughts on the Mallet SBC? We're going to be getting that done at some point. I haven't tried it yet. Any chance, ref? You've got an SPFL team. Fairs. That's passion, that you know. That is passion. SPFL. Fucking hell. No, no. I was asked. I was asked about the Mallard SBC. Do you have Diogo Jota? I don't, mate. No, I don't. She's nuts. Finesse shots feel like 99 Messi. Really, yeah. Is that Scottish football? It is, mate. Yeah. Yeah, it is sad, mate. Yeah, it is sad. Are the Tots picks any good? I mean, they're okay, mate. Yeah, they're not outrageous, but they're very good for fodder. At least with the picks, you're guaranteed at least the 94. Whereas if you open the exchange packs, you're not guaranteed anything at all, are you really? So best pull, what from the picks? I can't remember, but there weren't anything bad. Like, weren't anything really bad. Basically, mate, you're not doing them for like players in your team. You're doing them for like fodder. So Rip Jota, yeah, long day, mate. Long, long, long day. Hey, how we doing, mate? Welcome to YouTube. Yeah, it's more so for fodder than it is for actual good pulls. Is what I would say. Um, do I just build player picks out of the rares and the duplicate storage? We've got a shapeshifter team 3 pack and all that type of stuff, so we're gonna get that done. this is 75. 75 to 81. And then low to high. Oh. Hey Dylan, how are you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm fantastic, thanks. Um, yeah, Scouse Mackems. Really, yeah. Fair enough, mate. Appreciate that. Petition to bring back 82 one of fours. Permission fucking denied, mate. What do you mean? Yeah, it's sad news about Jota, mate. Very sad. Carvajal, Walsh. 209 player picks, 2 promos. Yeah, long day for you, that. Yeah, shit about Jota, mate. Very shit. We want 1 of 4 83s by now. True, true. How are we doing, Bruno? How are we set? Yeah, I'm fantastic. Thanks, mate. A serial lurker. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it, Huss. How are we, sir? Oh, yeah. Every single time I get a special card, it's always her. She can fuck right off. How are you? Yeah, mate. I'm all right, mate. Yeah, I'm all right. Just chilling out, really. Obviously, I had sad news about Diogo Jota this morning, so just chilling out, really. Opening packs, picks, that type of shit, really. Any jobs about? Yeah, Calmsy. I saw that, mate. Yeah, it's rough. Got another promo card. Nice. Quite unfortunate, yeah. Very unfortunate. As with everything, mate, there's a lot of weirdos on the internet about it today, but you know. Now we've had a few people in the stream already, like saying, "Oh, go and buy him" and stuff like that, and weird behaviour essentially, but they got banned. I never quite understand people like that though. Yeah, like his card went extinct on FIFA because as soon as the news came out, people went and bought him to try and like price fix him and make a couple of thousand coins. Like I think you could buy him for like 800 coins. I think he was going for like 10k at one point. Like it's so fucking sad. That's genuinely fucking horrendous behavior. Alright, Shapeshifters Team 3 pack. Any chance of you, any chance of a good pull here? Who's that? Brazilian striker. Am I being? Oh, Fabinho. Yeah, cold. Guys need to give it a rest. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, that's why they take cards out of the game, mate, as quick as they can to stop people from doing that, and it's sad as fuck that that has to be a thing. But is what it is, mate. Like it just shows you how fucking bad this community is. Like you've got to take a card out of a game so people can't try and make fictional coins. Mad. Fucking mad. Yeah, it's sad, mate. It is what it is, though, innit? If that's how they have to live their life, and if that's how they get enjoyment in their life, that says an awful lot more about them than anything else. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know what you're saying, Bruno. Yeah. Let me guess. The rats have made Jota extinct to make coins. Yes, mate. Yeah, yeah. But they've removed all of his tradable versions off the game anyway, so yeah. But the thing is, though, with it, Huss, is that a lot of people who are doing it have literally no life, so it's quite ironic, really. You know what I mean? It's quite ironic, really. Such a baller, yeah, man. No, to be honest, mate, they've only removed the tradable versions of his card from the game. So if you've got an untradeable version, he doesn't go anywhere. It's basically they've just I think they might have turned everyone's untradeable, turned all tradable versions untradeable. You can still evo them and stuff like that, I believe, but just not fucking. They need to give everyone his special card for bronze squad or something. I would disagree with that though because they haven't done that with any other player either. Like any other player that's died over the recent years, regardless of name and stature, they haven't done that for anybody else. So they can't they can't then go and do that for him. You know what I mean? Because they would then say that his life was worth more than other people's. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be very careful with stuff like that. He's only 28. Oh yeah, like in May, he obviously won the Premier League, and then he won the Nations League, and then he got married like last week or something, and obviously that was all in 2 months. Life comes at you quick, man. He had a lot to do with esports. No, no, I get that. I understand all of that, but it's one of those like I don't know how to like describe it. Um, it's a difficult situation for sure because if they give him a card but don't give anybody else one, it's a bit it's a bit techy, innit? I don't know. All I know is that apparently he was. All I've seen, sorry, not that I know, but all I've seen is he was going normal speed, overtaking a car. His tire blew out, and it sent his car into a fiery spin, and then obviously flipped and all that type of stuff, and nothing you can do really. And obviously, if he had lung surgery, that is never going to help, is it? But yeah, life comes at you quick, man. Yeah, I mean Jota. The thing is, like, he's had rough seasons with injuries and stuff like that, right? Every player does. But when he's on his day, he was fucking brilliant, mate. But yeah, there was nothing left of the car. Yeah. How we doing, mate? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. If you are new, make sure you do drop a follow. Helps out massively. Yeah, like I say, we're not going to be live for long today. Maybe till about 3 o'clock, quarter past 3. You know. Rip Diogo. Yeah. Rough day, mate. Long day. Long day. Um. Very, very, very sad. Very sad. Thankfully, we haven't had too many fucking weirdos on the internet today. We've had a few people asking me to buy his card, um, but we've had no one like mocking it yet. So, yeah, well, I woke up at 11 o'clock, mate. I woke up at 11 o'clock, with like, because I normally wake up with a few messages from people about like certain things like that I've missed during the night or early mornings or whatever. Did you hear about Jot I have, mate? Yeah, sad news, sad news. Um, and then on my phone it was like, oh, and then it explained like it's crazy. It's fucking mental, mate. Mad as fuck. Thoughts on the away shirt? I'll be getting that away shirt. It comes out tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, doesn't it? 8 o'clock? 8 or 9 o'clock? That shirt comes out tomorrow. I will be there. I will be there. Far, far away. Yeah. I like, because normally you hear things about like different footballers or whatever. You never heard nothing about Jota. It'll be interesting to see how the first game of the Premier League goes in terms of like. I think every game will have a minute's silence. In the NFL, if a player dies in a team that's currently playing, the first play of the game is always played. So normally you've got 11 people on either side of the ball, I believe. Is it 11? I think it might be 11. But what they do is one side has 11, the other side has 10. Obviously, where the other player would have lined up. I did hear about Jota, mate. Yeah. So what they would normally do is the team who's just lost a player would normally line up as normal and have that position free. So i.e. for Liverpool, they would have lined up and have the striker position free, and then obviously the other team kicks the ball out, and then they bring on someone who would have started anyway, and it's not classed as a substitute. It's just the player taking that position that they would have taken, but they were paying respect type thing, and the forego the need for a substitution. In the NFL, normally it's seen as if you've got 10 players on the field and you have to have 11. Normally you get a flag. The other team would normally accept the flag, but in this case they would decline the flag, so they would decline the thing. Um, but yeah, so can I show you the join the share play to show you what to do? No, mate. Basically, all you have to do is buy 86 rated cards. Will Liverpool retire the 20 number? Um, retire. I mean, you only need what, a squad of 25 players, right? Just heard about Jota. It's mad. Yeah, it is mad. Yeah, it's awful. You only need a squad of what, maximum 30 players. There's 99 numbers that you can have. Yeah, they'll retire it. They'll retire it. Yeah, 100%. You just pack Gold and Mbappe. Go on, son. Yeah, they'll retire the number 20. 100%. Yeah. What do you do? Like I've said a few times, mate. You just buy 86 rated cards. You buy 86 rated cards, put them into the 86 exchange, and just keep exchanging that. Yeah, mate. Honestly, it's gonna be mad. Like I do believe he was being linked to leave Liverpool with other teams because I know that Newcastle had like expressed interests, all that type of stuff. I do think had obviously he not passed, I think he might have left Liverpool this summer. Obviously can't say that for sure, but I think he might have. But yeah, it's incredibly sad. Yeah, Wolves will probably do something for him as well. Yeah, the Portuguese national team. I think every team will. I think especially with stuff like this, it just tells you how fragile life is, and I think that um, I think a lot of leagues are going to do something. I think the first game of the season for every English tier of football, like so obviously you got the Premier League, you got the Championship, League One, League Two, whatever. I think they'll all do a minute silence first game of the season. Um, it's because you get attached to these players, mate, without knowing about it. Without even knowing about it. Like, people don't understand how they feel about something until it's not there anymore. That is what it is. Um, and obviously, it's a difficult day, innit? Oh yeah, yeah. Mate, you're always going to get that though. You're always going to get that. That's been a thing for years. I mean, look at not the same situation, but still, it shows the community's level, right? Remember when Pickett came into the game, the woman with one arm, and everyone put her in goal. So then FIFA had to make sure that she couldn't actually go and goal. Like it's just stuff like that. It's just weird behaviour. You know what I mean? Yeah. The FIFA community, mate, is one of the worst communities in the world for gaming. But they go on like they're fucking. Yeah, you're a fucking weirdo as well. Who saw that EA guy who passed away with cancer with laughing emojis? Yeah, you are a fucking mong, mate. Fucking weirdo. Yeah, I've banned him, lads. I've banned him. Just ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. 2 seconds, lads. I don't know what to come under. Uh, yeah, I've banned him, lads. Don't worry about that. He's gone. He will get removed off. He's got been removed already. You can't pack him again, mate. Yeah, you seen the wrong. Andre Silva went extinct. Yeah, yeah. And so because there was somebody else in the car, which was his brother, people thought it was another Andre Silva, and then he went extinct as well. Yeah, they removed him instantly. They've got a teammate that works like I think they're called like an emergency team. They're there in case the game goes down, something happens in the world that they have to deal with something. If like something happens with a player, they're there as like a 24/7 emergency team on the game. But they're not there to like put like fucking like fix SBCs or anything like that. They're there in case like something major goes wrong or something happens in the world that they have to be there to deal with something. Portugal playing the Euros tonight as well. I think that match might get. Is it the women's team though? It's the women's team, surely. Some people are buying them to chuck into Evos and still use them. Yes, there's still some tradable versions. The women, yeah, the women obviously they'll have a minute's silence. If it was the men's team, I think they would postpone the game. Obviously, in tournament situations, it's pretty difficult, but they would if it was a friendly or something like that, they'd just cancel it. Bit of a weird name that, admit. Bit of a weird name that. Men's World Cup next year. Thank you very much for the follow, though, mate. Appreciate it. How are we doing, junk mate? How are we, sir? Yeah, agreed, Julian. It's the common message I've been seeing all day today. Um, what's the 86 pack method? It is buy 86s, mate, and put them in the 86 exchange method. You know the 86 exchange packs? Buy 86s and put them in there. It is literally that simple, mate. Genuinely. Quite relaxing watching this stream doing SBCs. Honestly, mate, this is what we do every day. We try to be as chill as possible. Obviously, when things go on in the world, it's a bit. We'll have to deal with like weirdos and stuff like that. But to be honest, we've only had to deal with one today. We've only had to deal with one today. Um, so it's not too bad. I'm just building play picks, by the way, lads. So obviously you can't see the game at the minute. 'Cause I'm on the web app. In your own time, PC, mate. Come on, sir. What time do you stream? Anywhere between 11 a.m. and like 3 p.m. 4 p.m. at the latest. Um, depends what time I get up, to be honest. Because I normally stay up like really late, like 4 in the morning and stuff. You using Paul tools? Yeah, mate, yeah. Yeah. You saw the news about Jota? Yeah. Sad news, mate, sad news. Very sad. And I just hope that people don't like take the piss, you know, because there are sections of every single there are sections of every single supporter, like fan base and stuff like that, that will bring it up when they're losing, like say when they're losing an argument or their teams just get. Say if a team like Liverpool fucking stuff a team this season, I would bet good money that that'll get brought up in that conversation. Is a last resort, like a last fucking parting shot to try and end an argument. Someone will come up with something fucking nasty like that, and it's just the way the community is, man. Like, and fans alike, they don't like being fucking made to look stupid. So if they can, you know, um, we've got so many non-rares. Do I just go with 82s as well? That might actually be a shout, you know. We could have a lot of play picks here. It's one thing I have noticed, like if someone's losing an argument, they'll go to the most extreme thing they can. You know what I mean? Like, say if like I've seen instances, like say for instance, if like a Liverpool fan's just fucking roasted a Man United fan or a Chelsea fan or something, then the other fan will use Hillsborough as a reason to fucking um get back at the Liverpool fan for roasting them so badly. Or if Man United fans just roasted someone badly, then someone will use the Munich disaster as a reason to fucking like roast them back when it's not even applicable. Do you know what I mean? It's just sad using tragic events as a way of like, you know, Rip Jota. But the reason he died is whoever was driving. You don't know any of the facts, mate. To be honest, so you could have just kept that sentence as Rip Jota. Blaming someone for such a thing like that is just absolute nonsense when you don't know what happened. Scandalous comment that. Um, Celtic Jota went extinct too. There's always idiots in every fan base. Agreed. Like there was some fan, like you know, remember when them two Newcastle fans died a couple of years back? There was sections of the Sunderland fans who were mocking them. Like I don't understand how um when you open rival rewards Saturday, mate, Saturday, you still have rival rewards. Yeah, yeah. The team's better the team's going to be better on Saturday because the new team comes out tomorrow, but we won't be live for 6 p.m. So um, mad people are trying to make. Yeah, yeah. It's sad as fuck, mate. It's sad as fuck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree, mate. Yeah. Oh yeah. Every game, every Premier League game is gonna be have a minute silence in it. Every single one of them, and rightfully so. People are using the Celtic Jota song and edits and stuff. Clueless. Yeah, yeah. Like people will be using it, like for instance some people are using it for their own gain, like they'll put it in their title or they'll put something around it or something like that to try and draw attention to their streams, which is just fucking, you know. But people will do anything for a couple of extra likes or a little bit of attention, mate. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll be honest with you, Bruno. I fully understand that one. So you seen the Jota news I have, mate? Yeah, I have. Yeah. So basically, Bruno, if I told you that you could make £3,000 a month, um, putting 1 minute or long videos on TikTok, would you do it? Just real quick question. Oh, so like you're saying making 1 minute long videos about Jota? Yeah, that's sad. Can you still get Jota in FC25? I don't believe so, mate. No, I think they've took him out. Stuff like that should be demonetized though. Like if you're making videos on something like obviously the Diogo Jota situation, your video shouldn't be monetized. No, no, it's fine, mate. It's fine. To be fair, mate, the context was there because that's what we were talking about. I just didn't read it that way. Um, yeah. If you're making anything about Diogo Jota, please tell me this strat for these packs. Buy 86 rated cards, right? Genuinely, buy 86 rated cards, put it in the 86 exchange, and just keep opening them. That's all you've got to do, mate. How are we doing, random dude, lad? How are we, sir? How are we, sir? Yeah, so basically, mate, all you have to do is buy 86 rated cards and put them in the 86 exchange and just keep doing that. Good afternoon, Alexander, mate. How are we, sir? How are we? How much did it... For an 86, mate, usually it's like 800 coins, 900 coins. This is like 1,200, 1,300, maybe 1,000, sorry, 3,500 coins at the most. 3,500 coins at the most for 86 exchange. Rip Jota, yeah. Long day, mate. Long, long, long day. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Been one shitty day, to be honest. The Jota news has absolutely wrecked it, yeah. Crazy, innit? Slowly on the mend. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. You feeling better recently, yeah? Or Lucas, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Big media companies will tell us about it. You don't need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To be honest, mate, that's not the type of thing that I want to hope pops up on my For You page. You know, people are going to make mad edits out of it, but it's just sad as fuck. Not for me. Yeah. To be honest, mate, like, and unless you understand football, like, you're never going to understand it. I don't think, because people do get attached to footballers, don't they? It's like a whole win together, lose together type thing. Um, Started off just a cold and absolutely destroyed you. Yeah, that's mental, mate. Hey, how we doing, mate? How we doing? Welcome to TikTok. How are we, sir? Just as much as you. Hey, how we doing? Topics, mate. How are we? Can Jota still be packed? No, I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. I think they took Diogo Jota out the game, obviously, when the news came out this morning, so. You good? How are you? Yeah, mate. I'm fantastic, thanks. I am fantastic. Obviously, a bit shit with the fucking Jota news, but yeah. Yeah, random dude, that is crazy, mate. Like, it's mad though, isn't it? Like you know, when you're unwell, how much you take like breathing normally through your nose and your mouth for granted. Do you know what I mean? When I was ill, mate, like I couldn't lie down. Like, you know, when you lay down too far and you could, then you start like a coughing fit and that. Fucking, it's scary, man. Football community comes together, yeah, yeah. And obviously you'll get one or two wankers in the community, mate. But is what it is, isn't it? If I see any like slander of the boy, in any of the chats, they're gone straight away. Done some visuals on Canva. Do you find Canva easy to use? Just doesn't feel real. Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? It's mental. It's mental. Like people that comment Rip Jota from a different club. Yeah. Anyone who sees Azzy and then inserts a club name, just in general, fucking weird, mate. Like, what does it matter what team you support when you're giving an opinion on something? Yeah, exactly. Topics. Yeah, exactly. When you can't breathe properly, your quality of sleeping is shit. Yeah, and so, yeah, so basically, when you can't sleep properly and you're ill, and then you get weaker and weaker because you're not getting the sleep you need, and then it's just an entire thing. But they're easy to do. As long as you're enjoying it though. Not personally, mate. No, I don't know that name. How are you doing, Mr. Harden, mate? How are we, sir? With the Merseyside derby at Anfield. It did, mate. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. Like Jota, the last 2 months has had the best of life. Obviously, winning the Premier League, the Nations League, and getting married. And now, obviously, he's not around anymore, which is really, really, really fucking sad, mate. Really sad. Just got home, and the first thing you see is Jota. Yeah, yeah, mad. Oh yeah, yeah. The thing is though, right? Like, and it's sad that like a situation like this humanizes a footballer. So where like so take you back like about what a year or so ago, 6 months ago, a lot of people were like, oh, he needs to leave, he has to leave, and all that type of stuff. He's not what we need. He's always injured, and all that, right? Calling him worse than shit for a long time, right? And let's be real about it. There was a lot of people calling him worse than shit for a long time, right? Because he wasn't able to stay fit, he was missing chances and stuff like that. He only gets humanized as a person when something like this happens, and it's fucking wrong. It's fucking wrong. But obviously that's not all fans. That is just obviously a sector of them, you know. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Jota was a good lad, mate. Yeah, did a lot with FIFA and stuff like that. He obviously had family, friends, kids, and that. Mental, mental, mate. Use Jota as striker. Richie, I will not be using Jota as a striker. Your away top was beautiful, yeah. The Sunderland away kit is fucking unbelievable, by the way. 25, yeah, exactly. Mad. Mad. And so, Michael Antonio was in, yeah? Yeah. Did anyone see the video that Michael Antonio posted of him going from not being able to walk to running on a training pitch? Mate. Powerful, that one. Random dude, thank you very much for the 12 months, mate. It's definitely been longer than that, though, wasn't it? Do you know who... Is that a football team? Fortuna Sittard, is that a football team? Yeah. Yeah, I recognise the name. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, Dan. Yeah, yeah. It's mental, isn't it? It's fucking mental. It's Dutch. I remember it from League SBCs. I'll be honest with you. No one's shocked by that, by the way. But yeah, I remember it from League SBCs. That was some sad news to get up to as a Liverpool fan. I'll be honest with you, mate. It's sad news to get up to for any team, especially Liverpool fans. Yes, but for anyone who's an actual human, yeah, it's sad as fuck, mate. I think what happens is a lot of people see sports people as like unhuman in a sense, like football fan, exactly, mate. Yeah, like because they play football for a living, or if because they play NFL, golf, hockey, cricket, like because they live obviously a lifestyle above the average person, people dehumanize them for a long time. At Dusseldorf, I think I was thinking of, mate. Yeah, yeah. People think, yeah. I mean, different case, same thing though. Look at Harry Maguire, right? Harry Maguire, every single. Hey Scott, how we doing, mate? Harry Maguire every single week gets fucking shit for sometimes being his fault, sometimes not his fault, but he's a scapegoat, and he gets blamed for a lot. If anything ever happened to Harry Maguire, there would be a lot of like, oh my god, he was such a good like this type of stuff, right? It's you see Ronaldo's new contract. I have, mate. Yeah, yeah, £440 million a year. You know, it just shows you how strong Harry Maguire is as a person and his character. Makes you live your life being invincible. Yeah, it's just not the case, is it? Really, it's just not the case, is it? You know what I mean? Like, I not bad yourself. I'm all right, mate. Yeah, I'm all right. Cushy belter. Like, hey, Kalak, how we doing, mate? Like, yeah, sad day, but you know, Rip Jotter, yeah, Rip Jotter. See him as Xerxes crying down the tunnel. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Imagine being booed, like cheered off at your own ground 18 minutes into a game. How's the grind going? The grind's going all right, to be fair. It's going all right, mate. Yeah, I need to back out and make player picks. I think. Yeah, Jotta's. Yeah, it's sad, mate. You're gonna start DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, best of luck, mate, because that might just destroy your fucking system. If you're in an old PC anyway or a laptop, I'd have good ventilation, mate. I'll tell you that much. Hey Matthew, how we doing, mate? Very sad news, mate. Yeah. Right, so we're opening the 81 times 20s only, okay? Thank you very much for the rose, mate. Appreciate that. Legend. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I'm sorry to hear that. Sad day. Sad day. She's making me dreams. I'm not even going to answer that question, mate, 'cause it's a loaded question, and it's a pretty obvious what people think of it, so, you know. Think about questions before you ask them, you know? Um, is every step of this grind in the Discord? Um, this grind isn't, but there is like two or three others that are. This one, mate, all you do is just buy the 86s and then open only the 86 packs, only player picks, and only team of the weeks. You keep every other pack. So basically, you only buy 86s for the 86 like SBC, right? There you go. And then you open them, and then from that you'll get like gold cards that you can put into player picks. You'll get cards you can put into the team of the week packs. Then your 84s can go into here. You put obviously all the normal stuff you'd put into exchange packs. You'd put into the exchange packs, but you wouldn't open them. We're keeping those for Friday. Basically, what we're doing, mate, is we're using the 86 exchange to make more packs that we're going to open tomorrow because them are cheap as fuck to make. So that's what we're doing. Because the team tomorrow will be better than this one. Um, I don't know. I've never used their CapCut junk, mate. I've never used it, so I don't know. Thank you very much for the help. No worries, mate. No worries. No worries, mate. Hey, how we doing? Is it Clivert? How we doing, son? How are we, sir? Anytime, Jake, mate. If you get stuck and we're still live, make sure to drop in and ask a question, or I'm sure someone in the Discord will answer it as well. 85 combos to be open. No. Don't open those. Keep them for tomorrow. Because the cards in packs right now are shite. Did you say about Jota? I did, mate, yeah. I did. Obviously, everyone's opening their like rival rewards today, so these are down a bit more than usual. So like it's also another really good. And then obviously we've got weekend league rewards tomorrow night getting open. So if they re-release exchanges tomorrow night, these will also be good again. So any chance, ref? 86 is probably 700 to 750 tomorrow. It's 6, yeah. A mate of yours was starting his own YouTube channel. It's based on travelling. He saved up 20 grand, spent it on a custom van, and just travels the UK. Oh, mate, honestly, right? It, like, what consumable can you put on your De Gea? I would just leave them basic, mate. Most goalkeepers leave them basic. Um, yeah, like people who you've also got to have like a sense of like you're gonna want like, 'cause some people see what some people's doing, and but they only see the money they're making off of what they're doing, and they're like, oh, I want to do that to try and make the same money that they make, if you know what I mean. Like, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. So, like for instance, people see how much content creators make and think that they want to make content too because they want a part of whatever they make. Whereas your mate obviously likes to travel and stuff like that, right? So that fits how he wants to live. It's just a bonus that he makes money from it as well. Don't put Jota into an SBC. I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't have any Jotas, but and I'm not gonna be one of these people who are saving Jota just to Evo him or something like that. I won't be using him ever again. I don't think so. And that's not a disrespectful thing. Like, I'm not a Liverpool fan. I'm not Portuguese, so only use chem styles on shapeshifter goalkeepers. Do you have the flashback Jota? I don't, mate. No, no, I don't. Experience the video scout and data analysis. Exactly, mate. Yeah, yeah. Yours is for like choices that you want to make in your life type thing. Just backed out of Ultimate Team. Jota is out of packs confirmed. Yeah. Healer been out of packs for a while, but obviously, what's the 86 pack method? You basically made, do you know the 86 exchange? You just buy 86s for them packs. It's exactly what I'm doing right now. You heard Eze is getting a shapeshifter in the new promo. Yeah, he's out tomorrow. Yeah, I think there's a Reece James striker that's like fucking 98 rated or something. So then you open the 86 packs, mate, and then they're cheap as chips. Yeah, yeah. That so basically, mate, it's going to cost you like 3,200 to 3,500 for this one pack, right? And then obviously opening this pack allows you to build all these other packs that you can get as well. Now it's entirely up to you if you want to open all these packs today or keep them for tomorrow for a better team. Entirely up to you. Yeah, so for instance, Junk, you would buy a better PC, right? Footies are coming out soon. Footies are coming out next Friday. Footies are next Friday. Team 4 Shapeshifters and Path to Glory Team 2's out tomorrow. Phoenix, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we, sir? Placing bids on cards whenever you try. I never bid, mate. I never bid. I ain't got the patience for that. Fuck that. I'm not bidding. I'd rather buy now. The amount of time I'd spend bidding on cards, I could have just bought fucking ton of them. Especially on stream as well. It's not really good content if I'm sitting here just bidding on stuff. You know what I mean? For me personally, I wouldn't enjoy it. So you packed every Eusebio card. There you go, mate. Um, what do you mean playing your game now, random dude? Honestly, mate, at the minute, if do you have a lot of coins or no? Use Jota as a striker. I'm not using Jota, mate. No, I don't have any of his cards, so the format, which is perfect. Good, good. I like Canva. Canva's good. Canva's very good. Footy should be decent, yeah. So basically, at the minute, if you've got a shit ton of fodder, mate, and you wanted to use them, yeah, fairs. Honestly, at the minute, mate, there's with the exchanges that have come back out. Um, no, footies is out next Friday, mate. With the exchanges that are out right now, mate, there there's an unlimited grind in the game at the minute. So yeah, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. If you send me it on, is it Instagram? I've got you on. If you send me it on Instagram, mate, I'll check it after the stream. Yeah, it is sad, mate. Yeah, I agree. I agree. At the minute, there's a few good shapeshifters in packs, but there's nothing like major. But if you can get into the habit of doing exchange packs, then if you get the grind nailed down next couple of days, they should re-release exchanges tomorrow at 6. Um, Tomorrow's team looks a lot better than this one, so yeah. If you look in the Discord, random dude, right, there's two grinds at the minute. There's one you can do with team of the season picks, and there's also one you can do with just exchange packs. And at the minute, I'm doing a different one, which is a 86 exchange method. You've got 11 exchanges. Club's dead. Should you rip? How many coins do you have, Bruno? Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. How are we, boys? How are we? Rip Jota. True. True. 125k. Like, like I say, mate, the 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89 exchanges take care of themselves. Take care of themselves. Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. If you see one more Jose Perez, yeah, true, true. Like, if see, it's if you're doing player SBCs, Bruno, even if you don't want the cards, just do the player SBCs with the cards that you don't want. Um, uh, yeah. Look, the comment that Josh made there on TikTok, he's he's not wrong, but he worded it wrong. Basically, he said people think Jota will get an icon or hero card. He was never good enough, right? He's not an icon. Um, he he won't get an icon, and he shouldn't get a hero. I don't think because in the game, besides what happened to him, he wasn't like you know what I mean. I don't know how to say it, but he wasn't like that elite level. He was very good, but he wasn't elite level. Um, And Crouch, he was better than Crouch, right? He was better than Crouch. So if you go back, but Crouch is like a public figure in England that is relatable and everyone knows type thing. Um, oh yeah, if Jota wasn't injured as much, mate, absolutely. I think people are making the claim for that like a hero or an icon card right now because obviously it's fresh. He's just passed. Obviously it's very sad, but I don't think he's at the level to get a hero or an icon. And I think a lot of people would say that. Obviously it doesn't sound too good people saying it, but yeah, Crouch is more of a meme hero. Yeah, yeah. But we're not doing a minute of silence, mate. No. He never really reached his peak. Is the point I'm making? Yeah, like he could have been a lot better, but obviously injuries held him back, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, people making the claim of like hero or icon, it- let's not, let's not. Yeah, happy birthday, Lewis, mate. Yeah, like I don't think he's hating on a Liverpool fan. I don't think he's hating on a dead player. I don't think he's doing that, mate. He's just being realistic, innit? Like, yeah, that's a stupid comment to make. He did it on purpose, but Rip Jota driving silly, I reckon. Yeah, you're completely wrong there. You're completely wrong there. Stupid comment. Yeah, stupid comment. Um, yeah, exactly, drunk. Yeah, yeah. You don't know, mate. You Markham. Yeah, cold. Tell you what, mate. I'm gonna save us all time and effort. I'm gonna ban you. Only reason is because I think you're a twat. And you've made a stupid comment and you didn't think about it really. They've released statements and actually said what happened. Um, Imagine 84 exchanges. I mean, to be honest, mate, that's what team of the weeks are. You're just saying facts. You're not saying facts at all. That's your opinion. You said I reckon. You know the they've already released statements telling you what happened. The fact is, he was overtaking a car. His tire blew out, and obviously that caused the accident. Yeah, I'm just gonna ban you because I'm not reading any more of that. Not reading any more of that. There's no reason why other people have to read shit like that either. Boring, boring bastard. Get Jota. No, I won't be getting. I won't be getting Jota, mate. No. How we doing, Hazza? How are we, sir? If you two could stop fighting in the TikTok chat, that'd be class, please. Otherwise, I'm going to time you both out. Um, you know, how do you feel about Jota? It's a bit of a silly question, that, and it has a really, respectfully, it's a bit of a daft one. That it's obviously very sad, isn't it? Yeah, 84 exchanges are just team of the week pick packs, mate. Ba 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 ba. Um, yeah, if you two can stop arguing in the chat there, otherwise I'm gonna time you both out. All right, that would be fucking brilliant. A tire coming off will never end well. True. I think we should just change the subject. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, sad day, sad day, sad day. You watch Squid Games? Absolutely not. The tire in his car literally fell off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, it's mad. Yeah, there you go. So that's what you do with your high-rated fodder that you don't want. Um, you basically put in 95s, 94s with loads of 84s to get the players that you might or might not want. Then you make coins back this way. That's how you keep the grind going. Yeah, you're gone as well. Like, why are you people fucking weird, man? This is why I don't like fucking streaming. Honestly, this is why I don't like streaming. Genuinely. Something happens in the world, right? And yes, it's very sad, but then people that turn into absolute fucking wankers for no reason. You know what I mean? The attention that these people must require is fucking phenomenal, by the way. Nice fin, mate. Only on, not really, mate. Like, it is on TikTok today. Um, but yeah, it's one of them, innit? Sad that Jota died. It is sad, mate. Yeah, it is sad. Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate it. Right, come on. Give me something nice. Always the same, isn't it, really? Hey, Ben, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Got anyone so far? Nah, not really, mate. Not really. We're just doing the 86 exchange method, to be honest. Buy 86s, put them in the 86 exchange, open that pack, and yeah. I just so you know, Aiden, I know you've just followed me, but I timed you out for the rest of the stream, so you won't be able to type. Just for that very, very, very uneducated message you sent. Yeah, it's a bit shit in it, Ben. Yeah, you shouldn't join the lives when you're in school, mate. You shouldn't be joining lives when you're there. Concentrate on your education, man. Hey, Pazza, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Ba, 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 ba. Will 96 Smith go up or down in price? I have no idea. I have no idea, mate. Why was he in Spain? He just got surgery. Apparently he got surgery. He was on his way back to England in a ferry. Or he's on his way to a ferry to come back to England. Yeah. Um. Thank you very much for the likes on the live, boys. Appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, we've just got a few weirdos in, mate. It's alright. His doctor forbidden him from flying, yeah. But yeah, because he apparently just had lung surgery. So lung surgery, and then if he was to fly, there's potential that his lungs could collapse. Because of the G-force and pressure, stuff like that. So he wouldn't have been able to fly. So the only way back was to drive. Um, very unfortunate, obviously, but. Um. Oh yeah, yeah. Fair enough then, Finn. That's fair. That's all right then, mate. Yeah, I saw that, mate. Yeah, very sad news, isn't it? Bosh. Got it 4 times. Yeah, it's. Have a good one, Jack lad. Have a good one. Poor guy. Yeah, it's sad as fuck, mate. Yeah, it's alright, Finn. Don't worry about that, mate. What SBC are you doing? Basically, mate, I'm doing any SBC that gives me tradable packs back because it helps me make my coins back from this lovely little method we've got at the minute. We're just buying 86 rated cards to put in the 86 exchange to give us packs back. Um, do you sell? Doesn't. And we're keeping all these packs for. I'm going to do this off stream as well. User, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. How are we? How are you doing then? Yeah, mate. I'm all right, mate. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, Jota is sad, mate. Yeah. Does anyone have any tradable players on FC23? No, mate. No. Dylan, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we, sir? How are we? It's. I don't know, Bruno. I'll be honest with you, mate. It's. I'm almost finished the stream anyway. I know I haven't been on long, but like I've almost finished now. So this is your favorite gimmick on Twitch. I don't understand it, Dan Harden. I am old as the hills, mate. So I don't know. Footies next week. Yep, next Friday is footies, mate. This Friday is Shapeshifters Team 4 and Road to the Final or Path to Glory fucking. I do not understand trends, mate. I am not. You can't get enough. I did see it, Raf, yeah, mate. I did see it, boys. I did see, I did see. What's the method? Buy 86 rated cards, put them in the 86 exchange, and then just keep doing it. That is the method, mate. That is the method. Um, can't get enough. To visit Harlem. Was that the same guy? Yeah, Fez. Um, you have a lot of coins. Yes, mate. I've got 2.5 million, I think. Put that Griezmann in. Well, I'm not going to answer that question, Alex, because it's pretty obvious, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. I wish people would just like understand what type of questions they're asking before they ask the question. They know what they're doing though. Like weird behavior though. I've got no idea what you're doing, mate, or what the end goal is for your like quest on Twitch. But I respect it. Keep it up, mate. I respect it. Keep it up. Excellent work. You need Dino. Right, well, hopefully you get Dino, mate. Hopefully you get Dino, because obviously you're very committed to the cause, so best of luck, mate. Like I say, mate, I've got no idea what's going on, but yeah, best of luck, Mara. Is 97 Messi good? He's only good at the game, mate, if you're good at the game. That's the honest answer I can give you there. He's only good at the game if you're good at the game. So best of luck, Mara. These guys posting Jota vids for clicks. Yeah, yeah. I don't understand what you're saying there, user. That's a very good way to get yourself banned, Mara. Because that doesn't look great, that message. That message does not look great. I'm half the man I used to be. Oh. Why is that offensive? Because the man's literally just fucking passed away. Like, surely you can understand why that's offensive. No, no, no. That's yeah, but that's not how I read it though. Like, I don't understand what you're saying though. Like, I genuinely don't understand that. You're only level 31. You'll get that finished, mate. Easy, easy. The thing is though, like, obviously that player's just passed away. Pele passed away recently, wasn't he? People are upset because someone's died, not because someone isn't in the game anymore. Or either that, or I'm missing the point entirely. Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about though. And to make it very clear, EA pay people to be in the game. So he's not in the game. He's been taken out. He's been taken out. Yeah, that is a crazy message. That is a fucking nuts message I've just seen. Boys, thoughts on this? Where is it? Thoughts on this message here? It's sad as fuck, innit, really? Let's be. Yeah, just so you know, mate, um, you can't guarantee that Jota's gonna, you can't guarantee that Jota's gonna get a card next game. Off and run. People have sympathy because the player's just passed, but if he was on an icon, no. But see, the thing is, right, user, right? Um, like, no, the problem is, right? Yeah, but you're looking at this purely from an EA standpoint. This has got nothing to do with EA. Anybody that is in FIFA, anybody that is in FIFA gets paid to be in FIFA, right? Anybody that does, they get paid to be in FIFA to be a part of history. What we're talking about has nothing to do with what you're talking about. You're you're making a point of making this about EA and money. This isn't about EA and money. I don't understand what you're trying to say. This has got nothing to do with EA or money. I just you're very disrespectful, mate. Yes, because you made it. You said basically it's not stating any. You know what it is? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Go away. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Yeah, it's just not worth the fucking effort, is it? Really? Let's be honest. Um, but yeah. Got you a shapeshifter Izak from the 94 times 5. If that guy comes back, right, just ban him straight away. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say they would. Um, to be honest, mate, I don't see them doing that. I don't see them doing that because here's the thing, right? When you've got a community as negative as this community is, right? If they don't release a Jota SBC or a Jota anything to do with Jota, right? They're disrespecting them. They don't like him. Because they can't make money off him, they're not going to do something, right? However, if they do release it, or they're trying to make money off of this, they're trying to make money off of that. Look at them taking advantage of this, right? So in their situation, they can't win here. Honestly, did you see the price of Jota? I did, Hernandez, mate. Yes, and it's sad as fuck. That our community is as bad as it is. Can I tell you what it is, right? This community make this game far worse to play than EA do. Um, but that's not a conversation that anyone wants to have. Um, you know what I mean? Like this community make this game harder to play than EA do, and this is a lot worse to play because of the community than what EA do. Yes, obviously the game's not perfect, right? The game is not perfect, and there are things that EA can improve. But if the community stopped playing the way they do, this game would be a lot better. And it just is the way it is, mate. Like, yeah, exactly, yeah, yeah. I've had to ban so many people today already because misinformation, just trying to invoke a reaction and stuff like that. It's sad as fuck, mate. But 98 Ronald Kingsley Coleman, go on, son, love that. But yeah, people are weird, man. He's 500k, is he really? Fair enough, mate. Yeah. Right. Ba, 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 ba. Why won't you be my son? Ba, 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 ba. Won't you be my sunshine? Yeah, I'll do. Wait there. I'll do one more run of 86s, then we'll do. Nah, I don't think he will. I don't think he. I mean, he might. He might, mate. I don't know though. I think it's. I don't think it's the right time to have those conversations. But for me, I don't think he gets one. But yeah, I agree with that, Max, mate. Was it Mal? I agree with that, mate. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. We'll do one more run, and then we'll go and raid someone. Don't know who yet, like, but what promo's this? It is Shapeshifters, mate. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that question, mate, because I mean, use your brain before you ask a question like that. Come on, think about it. Buy Jota? Absolutely not. Have they removed Jota yet? Yes. Yes. It's devastating. All I would say, mate, is just think about when you're asking that question. Like, I wouldn't ask that question anywhere, because that question will get you banned. Because it's a bit fucking, you know, that question will get you banned a lot of places. Um, I need to apologise, mate. Just a bit of a friendly advice, you know. What is Shapeshifters? Yes, it's Shapeshifters Team 4 tomorrow, mate, and there is Path to Glory Team 2 as well. Yeah, so we're getting Shapeshifters Team 4 tomorrow and Path to Glory Team 2. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. By Jota, respectfully, no, and you can't spell buy right. It's B-U-Y. Just so you know, mate. You got every Jota card you could get. As long as you're going to keep them, mate, and not sell them, then that's fine. Yeah, you spelled it wrong again, mate. Care to try again, or...? This guy can't even troll properly. How do you spell it? I'm not going to tell you. It's funny to watch you feel. Um, on the internet, all the weirdos are on TikTok today. It seems that way. Not everyone on TikTok's bad, you know. A lot of people on TikTok have been sound as fuck today. You know, a lot of people on TikTok have been sound as fuck, but there's obviously a few weirdos who don't get enough attention at home, so they go on the internet and try and get it. You know. I wasn't talking about you, someone. I wasn't talking about you, mate. There was somebody who's trying to spell buy but can't spell it properly. I wasn't about you, mate. Sometimes when I look in your eyes, I've been crying through this song. No, no, I know you did. Yeah, I knew what you meant though. I knew what you meant. That other person is asking me to buy BYE. Is that how you spell it? No, it's not, mate. No. Liverpool have retired the 20 shirt. Have they actually? Have they actually? It is something I do expect them to do, but then how? I am not. I'm not going to tell you, mate. It's quite funny, and everyone in the chat's laughing at you because you can't spell buy. So in your own time, mate, have a fifth go. Have a fifth go, mate. Hello, Billy. How are we, sir? You're in year 9. Learn how to spell, and by now you should by now you should be able to know how to spell buy, mate. It doesn't matter if you do finally figure out how to spell buy. By the way, I'm not actually buying them, so yeah, Leo, you don't have to spam it, mate. Yeah, it's why is fodder cheap? Because no one because they've released exchanges, mate, and no one really needs to buy it anymore. roasting as per. Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? It's fucking horrible news, mate. Mhm. Yeah, we've had to ban a few people on TikTok because obviously, as you can imagine, there've been fucking horrendous comments over there. But such is life, mate. Such is life. I don't think he's taking the piss out of him, mate. I think what he's doing is seeing that the guy said it's Andre Jota and it's not. It's Andre Silva. I think it's just because he misspelled his name, maybe. Thoughts on Sunderland staying up? I'm glad you think so, mate. I do think we'll do well because we're actually signing players now, and I'm happy about that. So I'm not answering that question, Lucas, mate, because it's obvious, isn't it? Think about the questions before you ask them, man. Come on. Thoughts on Diarra? Very good player from what I've seen of him. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I've watched every single game he's played because I haven't, but I do think he looks like a very good talent. I think he'll help out massively. You wouldn't want taking the piss. Exactly. Exactly, Bailey. Yeah, exactly, mate. It's just fucking common courtesy, isn't it, mate, really? Petrovic. Petrovic is actually Chelsea's best goalkeeper, but for some reason Maresca fell out with him. Um, but getting him for as cheap as we're getting him, we're actually signing players who are going to play for the first team. We're not buying, like, say, fringe players and then, you know, um, he's not ball playing. Maybe, maybe. But I'll be honest with you, mate. Look at Edison, right? Edison is a good goalkeeper, right? He's a very good goalkeeper. However, he's not at an elite level like, for instance, Allison is, because Allison can play with he can play on the floor and he can also like save. As a shot stopper, Edison is nowhere near the level he has to be classed as a world class goalkeeper. Edison's distribution is probably one of the best in the world, but for me, if I've got a goalkeeper, especially in a team that's fighting relegation, I want a shot stopper over someone who can kick a ball because the shot stopper is always going to keep you in games. If he can't save the ball and you're under so much pressure, like look at Onana for instance. Onana can kick a ball, not very well, but he can kick a ball. His shot stopping is abysmal. But if you put Allison at Manchester United do a lot better than they do. You know, like that's why he's perfect. Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, Edison. I've said this for years, mate. Edison is a poor shot stopper. He's a poor goalkeeper. Well, he's very good. He's better than most, but he's not like. Oh, he's better than most, but he's not at that level that makes him elite. Do you know what I mean? Patterson's probably going to be number two. To be honest, mate, we're making some very good signings at the minute. I'll be honest with you. Hey, how are we doing, Jay? How are we, mate? Rip Diogo, true. Some sort of Premier League experience to stay up as well. To be honest, we're signing talent from around the world, which is going to help us in the long run. Um, I'll do player picks, and then I'll tell you what, I'll do more 86s with the cards that were just packed if I can. Starting to get the old Barclays Premier League back. To be honest, mate, like a lot of people who have been watching football for like a couple of years won't know just how good Sunderland like were in the Premier League. We was one of them old school mainstay teams in the Premier League. We were like a meme club for like 8 years or something, 9 years, because we ended up on Netflix and that. But we are a massive club. Um, we are a massive club, and some teams will feel it this season. But you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. We've got the Northeast derbies back as well. Um, Big, big, big fan of that. I'm just building play picks, by the way, chats. If you don't see me like you can only see the home screen, can't you? So I wouldn't say we're going to win a lot of games. We're going to win more than people think we're going to win. Is what I would say. You heard the news I have, mate? Yeah. Um, I mean, people just spamming Rip Jota like I can't watch it live without seeing it. Yeah, I mean, it is awful news, mate. But you know, it's obviously awful news. I'm building play picks, lads. So obviously, um, it doesn't feel real. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? A lot more ex players. Yeah, yeah. Like like we was talking earlier, right? Like he's just won the Premier League. He's just won the Nations League. He's just been married. He's just getting through surgery, and then he was obviously on his way back to the Premier League and stuff like that. But like I say, mate, it's a very, very, very fucking shit thing, isn't it? Really, very shit. Any chance we don't fucking donate to call me that, mate? You know what I mean? It's life. It happens every day. It does. It does. It's very sad as well. How are we doing, Alex, mate? How are we, sir? Pull together. Oh, they will. They'll pull together every single game in the Premier League. First game of the season. This season will have a minute silence. Yeah, I saw there was some Man United fans saying why are we giving this the time of day and stuff like that. Obviously, not every Man United fan, but sections of Man United fans, you know. Yeah, that is a fucking outrageous comment. That. Chat. Normally, I don't like draw attention to comments. The second one from the bottom. This one. That's fucking outrageous. Fucking outrageous. That. Oh. Yeah, you can fuck off, mate. Like, you can't read it. What was it? I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm not gonna repeat it. Um, yeah, disgraceful, fucking disgraceful message. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, mate, you're gonna see some fucking absolutely horrendous things. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of stuff, mate. You're gonna see a lot of stuff on social media over the next couple of days, couple of weeks. Even going into the football season, I can imagine you're gonna see stuff. Um, Obviously, if you do find it offensive, I would just fucking no, don't go anywhere near it, you know. Um, but because there are some sick people out there, and the very same people who claim like mental health and all that type of stuff will be posting this type of stuff as well. So it was something about Jota, mate. Yes, it was. I banned him though. So oh, Marcel on Paul tools. Yeah, cold. Um, Either way, don't matter. But yeah, you do that very fast. Yeah, I'm very good at it, mate. I know. I knew you could see peel tools. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crazy what happened to him. Yeah, it's mad, mate. You live in Australia. Fair plays. You enjoy that, Elijah, mate. Have a good one. I'm not going to be far from ending the stream anyway, so I can't believe I had to ban someone for giving me 3 bits. You follow him on Twitch? Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that, legend. I might up the bit donation to like 100, so I make a quid every time someone tells me something stupid, rather than a penny. You know? Yeah, Cody, I agree. But then it ruins it for everybody else, innit? Because see if someone wants to just like obviously use 1 bit to send like a fucking TTS or just a donation or whatever, they should be able to without having to fucking have to deal with wankers. You know? Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. I keep searching. Just match Hines. Enjoy, mate. Have a good one. You too, mate. You too. Yeah, so I'm gonna run through these player picks, then we're gonna build more packs, and then I'm gonna go and raid someone. It might be Dunko. I don't know who's alive at the minute, so you 1-0 down. Cold. Yeah, but if you're not watching this on Twitch, make sure you do jump over to Twitch and drop a follow. Helps out massively. Won't feel like the other sun now. You still spelled it wrong again, mate. You've still spelled it wrong. Like, what are we doing? On your RTG as well? Mad. Yeah, yeah, that is the right way to spell it in the Twitch chat, but obviously, you know. What's the best way to get fodder because you've got no 87s or 88s? Um, I would just do 86 exchanges, mate. Buy 86 rated cards, hand them in the 86 exchange and just keep doing that. Then eventually you'll get loads of fodder. We're not answering that question. On it, like, imagine, right, that was your family members and someone was going around asking on thoughts about that. Let our way, mate, you know what I mean? How many times does he try to do it right? This is about the ninth time now. It's obviously very sad, isn't it, mate? Like, it's not. Yeah, it's about the ninth time now. Spelled it wrong again. At this point, you've got to be trolling. No, I know that, but you've got to think about that question, though. I know, Bailey, yeah. It's mental, isn't it? But he just wasn't, though, was he, Jen? You know what I mean? Yeah, it was horrible, Bailey. Fucking vile. I think today is the day I've had to ban the most people on one stream. Vlahovic, nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna ban you because I'm sick of you. You've had 10 attempts at spending buy, like spelling buy, and you can't spell it properly. And you're just fucking annoying me, so. The thing is though, Bailey, right? People are seeing stuff like it wasn't even that bad. Like, someone there tried to say it was like he was their uncle. Like, like I understand people wanting to talk about it, right? And people like being shocked by it. That's absolutely fine, right? Like being shocked by it and wanting like to talk about stuff like that, right? But when you get questions like, "Oh, what do you feel about it? How do you feel about it?" And it's obvious. Like it's think about this, right? If someone like the people who are asking those questions, right? Think about how you would feel if someone walked up to you, asked you a question based on if that happened to your family, right? How you would feel about that exact thing, and someone walked up to you and asking you how you felt about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Omar, it is fucking rancid. It, but obviously, these people are like sitting on accounts trying to spark a reaction. Do you know what I mean? They're sitting there laughing while they're typing such sick questions like that because they're trying to invoke a reaction. You know what I mean? Or they're trying to get a reaction where someone says something outrageous, and then they get a clip. You know what I mean? It's sad as fuck, but it's the internet, isn't it? So yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, for instance, Bailey, look at how like nervous you were for your striker, and he hit the post. He hit the post, and he obviously was in a very serious situation. But in comparison to Jota's situation, you know, hey, how we doing, mate? How we doing? Welcome in, John. How are we, sir? Exactly, Bailey. Yeah, and he was under like proper medical fucking stuff, and that was still going on. And obviously, Blazing, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we, sir? How are we, sir? How are we doing? Stevenson, mate. How we doing? How are we? Yeah, exactly, Scooter. Yeah, it's crazy, mate. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. 5 minutes looking for an English-speaking community, mate. Honestly, you know, at the top of, are you on the phone or are you on PC? If you're on PC, mate, at the top, I think it's left-hand side. I think I'll find it. I'll show you now. I don't know if Twitch have changed their shit, but like, I'll show you now. Wait there. We're going browse. Right. We'll go screen. Right. So we're here, right? Obviously, you'll find FIFA. You might have to scroll a little bit. Am I blind? No, I'm not. There it is. So you find FIFA, and up here, top left-hand side, mate, you'll see something that's called languages. You just click on that, and it wipes out everything else. So it'll give you all the English-speaking streams. Um, and obviously we're here. Oh, we got 14 viewers. Go on, boys. Love that. Love that from you, boys. But yeah. Um, yeah, anytime, mate, anytime. There you go. Before or after his surgery? It was after his surgery that obviously Bailey was clapping and stuff like that. Liverpool has to get a new striker now. Uh, I don't know. To be honest, mate, I think it's too early for that kind of conversation. I think it's too early for that kind of conversation right now. Obviously, it's a conversation that needs to be had at some point um, because obviously it's a very sad situation. Um, but football is a business, and there will need to be a conversation about a new striker because, unfortunately, mate, football will go on without him. And lost 4-2 to Heinz. Heinz is a rank one player, isn't he? Yeah. Sad news, mate. Very sad. Very, very sad. Oh, we are, we are. Two or three? I thought he was a very good player in this game. There's still, yeah, but that was mid-seal though, wasn't it? That was mid-seal. He was flying over. He was flying over French waters to come to go to Cardiff for a medical, wasn't he? And it was like in transit type thing. Um, he was on his way, as it hadn't been finalised, and that's still a £125 million lawsuit, isn't it? At the minute, I don't think there is any. I don't think there is any Bailey. I think obviously Liverpool will just pay. I think Liverpool will pay the rest of his contract for the rest of his life. I think Liverpool on the side will pay his family like a fair bit. I think not because they feel like they have to or whatever, just because like football in general. I think clubs are like that these days, and that won't go against FFP or anything like that. Because I think that'll be a separate thing from the club. Um, I think they'll honour his contract because legally they have to. But oh yeah, 100%. Because although he will be very, very, very well off, um, because he will have earned a lot of money in his time. Um, oh yeah, mate, the footbin posts are crazy. They're mental. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna open these team of the week packs and then I'm gonna end the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. If you are on any other platform, make sure you jump over to the Twitch. Um, we will be live tomorrow, and I will be opening more packs tomorrow, doing the 86 method again. And then, because I'm not going to be live tomorrow night for Team 2, I'm going to leave that to the quote unquote big streamers. Um, hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, I'm going to leave that to the big time streamers. I'll be live on Saturday for Team 2. But also, I'll be live tomorrow for obviously the last of this. And then we'll be live on Saturday for Squad, no, Division Rival Rewards. 7.28 million. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it's incredibly sad, but like, yeah, King, you don't have to spam it, mate. We do agree. We do agree. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch as well, by the way. How are we, mate? How are we? Thank you very much for jumping over. You know what, right? Genuinely, like, do you not hand your team of the weeks in exchange packs, Scooter? Genuinely, right? Liverpool, it. You know how, like, certain teams have motivations, right? You've been stuck with the same team for so long. How so? Yeah, yeah, exactly, King. Yeah, and exactly, yeah. And some people waste their time trolling on the internet. Just think about that for a second. Some people waste their time trolling on the internet, thinking that that's going to do anything. It's mental, mate. Basically, right? Liverpool, right, have if you join the Discord, right, join the Discord. There's a section called EAFC 25. In there's a menu grind section. Join there, and it'll help you out. Liverpool could use this as their like motivation for the season because obviously last year they won the league, um, and their motivation for this season could be this. And if you think about it, they can still go out and buy another striker, which I do believe they were going to do anyway. This might change Darwin Núñez's situation because um, obviously if they were to sell Darwin, Jota would have still been there, but because of what happened, obviously he isn't anymore. So this might change Darwin's situation. Um, it might not. Don't know. Um, but if Liverpool now go out and buy a striker, you can imagine it'd be Gyökeres. You can imagine it might be a lot of money for Isak. because they can still spend 200 million quid and still be okay with FFP. So they could just run 150 million at Newcastle. And then, like, this season, I don't believe Liverpool are going to let up on any team. You could genuinely see 7, 8, 9-0 every week against, like, obviously teams like Sunderland, Leeds, Burnley, Wolves, Brentford. Like, if Liverpool are going to go off on teams, if ever they were going to go off on teams, it's this season. If ever they're going to go off on teams, it's this season. No, I don't think they'll. I don't think. I think they might give him some. I think they might do something for him on EA King, but I don't know if they'll give him a hero card. Um, but that type of thing's irrelevant right now. That type of thing's irrelevant right now. Like what he's going to get on FIFA. It might be towards the back end of footies to give him something, maybe, but yeah, they took his card out. Mate, to be honest, there was a team all over that straight away. Were you shocked? Of course, mate. Yeah. I. I mean, I don't know if anybody else here woke up this morning expecting to see that. You know what I mean? That's about as shocking as it can get, to be fair. Right, TikTok. Make sure you jump over to the Twitch because I am ending the stream now. Um, it's been a good one. Obviously, we've had a few bell ends and we've had to ban them, but overall, mate, I've had a good day. I've had a fun day. Nearly 3 hours on the stream. But yeah, if you are new to TikTok, make sure you drop a follow and then jump over to the Twitch. We are ending, so I'm just going to end the stream there on TikTok. First of all, bye bye now. Right, I'm just going to end these in sections and segments. Most watched time. Hey, to be fair, mate, some people were putting minutes in there. Um, stop the music and yeah, like obviously we were talking like for the season coming up, Lorcan. Um, you know, you're going on holiday. Hey, mate, enjoy that, enjoy that. But like, I get what you're saying. But like we were talking about the season coming up, I was seeing like how Liverpool could use that as yeah, yeah. There's more important things than if you've got a fucking striker or not. Because obviously I was seeing about Darwin, how obviously Darwin was supposed to go to Napoli, but because obviously this has happened, um, then that might change that situation. Because obviously while that is a very tragic thing, you can't then leave yourself short with a striker. Because obviously had that not happened, you would have gone to Napoli and then you would have brought in a different player, and you know, it depends though, Logan. Because imagine yeah, but imagine though you go out and you get like a Victor Gyökeres, or you go out and get a Julian Alvarez. Like it also changes Diaz's because I saw that Diaz was supposed to be away. Because I know that they rejected a deal from Bayern because they wanted more money, but they wanted a little bit more for Diaz and they wanted some for Darwin. Obviously, Darwin's been put on hold because of what's happened with Jota, and Diaz potentially could get put on hold as well because that also they wanted to sell Gakpo, and obviously it's slippy financially. It is, yeah, yeah, yeah. And obviously these things are things that aren't relevant right now, but within time they will become things. Like obviously, as you say, you've got to then now sign either one or two players. So I don't know how that works out in finances. I think that's just because this isn't a normal thing, and this isn't something that they've got to cater for. Because when you go into your yearly planning, you're not planning for anything like this to happen. Do you know what I mean? So I would say, honestly, I'd go and get Julian Alvarez. If I was to pick a player out, Julian Alvarez, and just for shits and giggles, mate, I'd go and get Victor Gyökeres. That's what I would do. Get them two in, and you're chilling because you're good on the Champions League front, you're good on the Premier League front, and if you need to play against a team that has, like, say, Wolves, for instance, have got some big, strong defenders, Gyökeres is fine for that. If you're playing against a team that has like smaller defenders in the Champions League or whatever, and Alvarez has proven that he can fucking bag. So last goal Jota ever scored was against Liverpool, by the way. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Arsenal might sign Gyökeres. That's why honestly, if I'm Liverpool, I'm going ruthless here. If I'm Liverpool, I'm going ruthless, and I'm going for Alvarez, and I'm trying to get Gyökeres. I wouldn't get Isak. I wouldn't, and I'll tell you why. Because you can get Gyökeres um and what's he called? Fucking Julian Alvarez for the price of Gyökeres, for the price of Isak. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. But yeah, so I would get Gyökeres and Julian Alvarez for the same price you can get Isak. That covers two problems, right? Isak, all that's happening with Isak at the minute is his contract's working down. Cold message, by the way. Um, got all the. You sat there scrubbing, yeah, cold. But Gyökeres' release clause is only 51 million, isn't it? 51 million for Gyökeres, and you could probably get. What do you think about Martinez? Hmm, I wouldn't. Not for 45 million. I wouldn't. Not for 45 million. I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that for that price. But yeah, I'm gonna jump onto a raid. I think. Um, has Mr. TTA all day just gone live? He has, hasn't he? United throw 80 million on Maguire. Yeah, but that's what he was rated by some people, right? That's what he was rated by Leicester. 100 million Anthony. Yeah, but you want to think, Henri, that was the old Man United approach, wasn't it? That was the old Man United approach with the Glazers, right? That was people who didn't know what they were doing. That was non-footballing people in footballing positions. That's what that was. Um, under Jim Radcliffe, that's not happening now. That is not happening now. Um, who are we reading? What's happening? Um, have I spelled that right? Nope. Right, lads, I'm gonna go and read Armalika. When you get there, make sure you drop me a follow. Man's a legend, Manchester City fan as well. But don't let that put you off. He's a very very good lad. Anyway, I'll catch you boys tomorrow, right? Bye bye now.